80. Mm-hmm. Mm. Well, I would, Susie, I would argue that you're a parent and so am I. I have 2 cats. You have an uncountable number of dogs. You. Yeah. Oh shit! I gotta change the audio. Sorry. All the gold you guys said. They said some really great stuff. That's some really great stuff.
Bullshit.
Thank you, Griffin Fire. Sorry about that. Talk now, guys.
Talk.
Hello.
Oh,
Can you hear what to do?
Am I words?
Okay, everyone, repeat your jokes. Hold on.
All right, what do we go over?
Sorry at the top. Giving dogs whiskey.
It's probably
Giving
good.
dogs, yep.
Giving dogs.
We talked a lot about giving children alcohol. So
Baby
maybe it's
dogs.
for the
Only baby
best.
dogs.
Yeah.
Hello, everyone. Now you should be able to hear. Oh, you're trying to read the captions. Yeah.
Hell yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. That's what
They're
they're for.
100% accurate.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to another installment, the 11th, if my count is correct, of The Darkest Days of Dale. I am your dungeon master, and we have Pat,
Hey, all my buddies.
Josh,
Timothy.
Hi, all my buddies.
Susie,
Hey.
Jennifer,
Hi.
and Brett.
Well, hello, everyone.
We don't always do that when we do this, but sometimes I think it's good. Do you guys
It
want
was deeply uncomfortable for me, Tim.
Do you guys want to? Let's go around the horn real quick. Say who you play, and since you just leveled up to level 3, if there's anything you want to talk about, or feel free to save it for in the moment.
Okay. Who do you want to go first? Do you want us to go in order of introduction?
Sure.
I already
Up to
forgot
you.
what
You know,
order we were
I
in.
didn't.
don't
I think
play
it was
a character,
me.
so
Josh, Susie, Jennifer, Brett. Was that the order?
Yeah,
Yes.
that's the order.
Okay.
Yep.
You're so good.
Hey, hi. I play Deadeye Declan Dane. He is a human artificer, and as of level 3, he is an artillerist, which will do that in-game, that reveal of his new fun stuff.
Hell yeah, artillery.
What do you have? A big gun? No.
Big gun.
Now I have double gun.
What is that?
It's a big fucking shooter, Nettle.
I love the idea of you giving Nettles your old guns that you don't need, and we're like, here you go, Druid. Have
Yes.
fun with it.
Yeah.
Here you go, kiddo.
More eco-terrorism. What's
Is this
up?
made out of a plant? It's like, well, technically. All right.
There's some wood in there. Sick.
Sick.
I think it's,
I like the
I
idea
think
of Nettle just getting hand-me-downs from
I think
everyone.
the skull was hewn from oak, right? Yeah.
Yes.
At one point, it was on maple.
At one point. Okay, hi, I'm Josh. I play a Firbolg monk. I'm level 3 now, colloquially known as Dork Salem. I am level 3 now, and my punches can heal. I'm like,
Oh, fuck.
what is it? Crazy Diamond from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
You've
I like
got
the cannon that they still
very
hurt.
soft hands.
Like they hurt it first. Like you get punched, like ow, oh, I feel
No, it's either I punch
but,
you and
like,
it
it
hurts,
hurts
or I
so
punch you
good.
or the damage
Yeah.
reverses. It's one of the two. You're like I'll clock you in the face and be like, wow, my jaw's fixed. I didn't even, wow.
Wow.
Gosh, what if I want it to hurt?
Well, then you have
Okay,
to.
well, that's a different podcast.
I mean, if we want to get to the private times of our characters, we can do that.
Yes. I play Susie. Nope, I am
Nope.
Susie.
Well,
No.
think about it.
I mean, so you do play Susie to a degree.
I do.
Aren't we
I
all
play
just
Susie.
performance?
Also play Tash. Yeah. She is a halfling fighter, now cavalier, so she can ride around on Took or Saint Bernard. And that's what I get to do at level 3. Is now I can ride like the wind.
Was
That's
that not a thing you could do before?
Well, physically I could, but it didn't benefit
Oh,
me.
okay.
Yeah, now there's like a
technically, and now it
You
does.
can give your axe beak to Broomhilda.
True. I thought that from the beginning, and I wanted to save 50 gold, but you guys were so excited about getting X Beaks that I was like, I'll get one too. It's fine.
Well, I mean,
You're
that
French.
one can also just carry stuff too. It could be like a pack.
Yeah,
axe
yeah.
beak. It serves
A pack beak?
Pack beak.
Pack speak?
packs unplugged beat. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm Jennifer, and I play Nettle, our Circle of Stars druid, and I'm level 3, which means I'm still a Circle of Stars druid.
Hell yeah.
And I am Brett, and I play Mittens Delakier, down on his luck elf who is taken to a life of pest control. And I've decided to keep in line with the pest controlling at level 3. And I've chosen to have a spell that would give me a run speed that will upset Tim. I'm just gonna move really fast and catch the rats and other things that are running from us.
Hey, that's cool. I love it. I love what you do. Let's see. What are your bad saving throws? Cool.
Bro,
Oh.
what type of druid not druid? What type of ranger did you pick again? I don't remember.
And my new thing is don't make me look things up. I have Colossus Hunter, so I guess I'm just Hunter, right? Hunter Ranger.
Okay.
Colossus Hunter. So
Hell yeah.
if you're hurt, I'm gonna hurt you more.
Sick.
This is good.
That's everybody, right? Yeah. That's awesome. I'm excited to see. What
Tim,
the
who do
heck-
you play? What
Me?
new things did they get at level
He's the
3?
game daddy.
I guess I could level up Brunhilde, but no.
Tim's already going through the list, like, okay, well, so and so didn't level up, but they still have this thing.
Alright.
This character got another hammer.
So-
This character.
Yeah, do the interns get experience?
Tally got proficiency with a Caligula's set across. It's like when you get done in a turn of like Civ 5 or whatever, and it just takes forever because everyone else around the earth is also leveling up like Dwarf Fortress style. So there's a lot of people that just leveled up. Don't you worry about it. Someone on a mountain over
All
there.
of the named characters.
Mhm.
Yeah. Did the bad guys level up? What kind of things did they get?
Ooh.
Yeah, tell us very specifically
Ooh,
everything.
they got bugs. They got bug powers.
They got bugs.
Yeah, they
You
got
got bugs. Hell yeah.
There's big
Oh, like-
bugs.
The best guy in Naruto.
She
I
knows.
love that guy.
I love that guy.
She was my favorite.
All right, what did we do last week, friends?
Oh, I've got a song.
I know the first part.
Oh yeah, we killed your character when you left.
I actually just wrote a song this week instead of trying to rewrite an Eminem rap. Down into the mines of Tamerlane, young Deadeye Declan lived up to his name. Our quest was just to clear the cave, but he sent a friendly kobold to his grave.
He did.
He did do that.
Deadeye didn't even know his name. It was Scoot Deadeye. We took the kobolds to Tamerlane, where they're staying safe, and we stayed for several days. Making whips and skinning rats, speaking telepathically to our axe beaks, and train them how to fetch. Then this chick was like, yo, can you check my house for ghosts? And she was kind of right, except they were just chewingas who partied in the woods and stole other people's goods. And now we're all friends with chewingas. And that's the song.
Yeah.
Brett, that's ridiculous.
That was so
everyone
good.
go buy Brett's music albums. They're great. These are also on Spotify, but you should support him on like Bandcamp. Go buy them. Does someone want to give me a little rundown about?
So it was just the
Chewingas?
Chewinga thing that Pat missed, right?
I thought
Yeah.
you do a
Yeah.
I
Oh,
thought
and
she was
the
psychic.
the downtime like stuff.
We left it at for me was Tash had this thing and I got an inkling. It's like maybe she has some kind of, and I ran out to the corner to scramble in my notebook and do research.
Yes, you did that. And then there's another person that might also be a psychic because the old lady kept saying she had the sight. But then it also turns out that I too have the quote sight, but I actually have it and she doesn't. And then I got a lot of sick ass information because I am very easy to get along with, and people like telling me things. And I have adorable ears.
Yeah, Nerth and Scath from Targos are in town.
Yeah.
So we're back in town.
Yes, you're back in town. The kobolds have been accepted by Oris Matthew, and he went off to the mine to inspect it with one of. He mentioned that he has to just check it real quick to make sure everything's okay. Because again, he wants to make sure that the battle hammers, when they take over the mine fully, everything's in order. So he wants to make sure that's good. So he's going to be back in like a day or two, in order to officially tell you guys, "Yep, you did it. You did good. I'm proud of you. You can go on your way." So yeah, you guys spent some of that downtime training your axe beaks, making whip, and the elemental lantern lit up. So the gang kind of followed these elemental spirits called Chewingas, as Brett said, and Nettle was able to ingratiate herself to one of them extremely much. So there is probably a Chewinga dancing like on her shoulder.
I did turn into a squirrel
Yeah,
to get it to come on
Yeah.
my back. Yeah.
yeah. Because they basically just like stole human stuff, and then they were just playing like house in the woods. They weren't
Which, like,
mischievous.
so when Nettle does her wild shape, she has like the animal's natural color fur, but she has little like constellation markings on her.
Sick.
I love
That's
that.
awesome.
Like,
So we're in a house. We investigated. It's not haunted. There's these little critters that we're cool with now.
yes,
Yeah, we're part of it. Okay.
yes. So as you make your way back to Tourmaline, from the little copse of trees just at the edge of Lonely Wood. It's not much of a walk, but it's a little with the snow and so forth. And you see the child previously who was giving out information about Tourmaline. You know, the little boy wrapped in heavy winter clothes that told you about the mine being closed and monsters, and you had to go speak to the speaker. It was that person. Oh, I don't have my notes open. And
I strike the child.
no. Yeah, you approach and you kind of hear his voice sort of echo out, kind of lightly muffled in that way that we love so much about snowy environs. But you kind of hear it like once or twice of garbled words, but it seems like the cadence is repeating. And he says, "Again, attention! All citizens of Tourmaline are required to enter the lottery for the good of the entire town. No one may escape their duty, as we are all in this together. All visitors staying in Tourmaline are also required to enter the lottery to show their appreciation towards our greater community. See 10 militiamen at the town hall to draw your lot. Attention! All citizens..." And he says it again.
So you say Nettle has a Chewinga with her?
Yes.
Okay. I don't know if this contradicts, tell me shut up. Was I doing anything or was I just doing this the whole time? Was I just
Probably
You were-
that.
You fell in
You
the
were
toilet.
scribbling a lot. There's a lot of like stick figure drawings with arrows pointing to
Okay.
it that said psychic with a bunch of question marks.
I like that now I've not paid attention for the past whatever, and I look up and I see the thing on Nettle's shoulder. I'm like, oh, the fuck is that? Oh,
do the Chewingus? No, they don't talk, right? They just kind
They don't talk.
No.
Yeah. Oh, it's friendly.
No.
They're just like.
What
Like rattle.
is that? Sorry. I got on a tangent. I was doing research on the whole psychic thing, and then I came up with an idea to modify me gauntlet to do some cool fucking shite. It's got to be great next time we're in a scrap, mate. I can't fucking wait to show you. I got fucked, but it's great. I can't wait to show you. Anyway, what's going on?
That's my shoulder.
No, there's a thing on it.
Well, see, okay, so that basically is the reason why this lantern will be of no use to us for the foreseeable future.
It's
And
bright.
you see that the lantern is just on.
It's just on.
It's just on AF, yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's quite on. And
Jedi, were you really not paying attention the entire time? It's been like 3 days.
No,
You were just
God.
I was lost in your work, mate. Because cool things I could show you. I could fucking-
Later, Deadeye. It's
Oh, okay.
It's an
It's really fucking
elemental,
neat.
okay? He's
Okay.
friendly. He loves us. Look at how fucking adorable it is. I
I
can't
know,
believe
but
you
that's
missed.
what I want to know. He's
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
adorable, right? He's like
We did a
like
whole
fucking
woods
pigeon,
adventure.
but- okay.
Has Pat seen the picture? Wait a minute.
I did. You guys sent it after, like, taught
Hell
me.
yeah.
Like, look what you're missing. And I was like, oh, not cool. But I was like, oh, you know what, though, too? It's probably a good thing. I was zoned out when we did I assume we did our negotiating with the kobolds and the townsfolk, because I probably would have fucked that right up and started a war between the two sides, because I ain't been getting on very well with the locals.
Yeah,
Yeah.
can you believe, Deadeye? We walked into town with a group of kobolds and just said, "Here you go," and they said, "Okay," and that was it. No one was insulted. No fighting happened. You know, maybe you should just stay
right?
in the books a little more often.
Damn.
Savage.
You know, Mitch, I'd love to have a witty retort for that, but fuck, can't argue with facts, mate.
Well, hey, so speaking of getting on with the town, because I would sure love to stay on their good side, but gee, I sure don't want to draw that lottery, you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Oh no,
yeah.
fuck that fucking lottery. Do you mean the one that fucking makes them kill an innocent bloke for no fucking reason?
Well, yeah,
Yeah, fuck that,
that
shit.
one.
We're not doing that.
Do we still have the cheat coin?
That white one that we stole from Ships McGee.
He has so many
Oh,
coins.
yeah, I guess we
That's
do.
someone remembers. I like between all of us, we have one functioning
Brain cell?
memory brain. Like, it's like
Mhm.
everyone remembers one different aspects. Like,
Yeah.
Of the one thing, yeah.
yeah.
Just hide it, because if we lose the cheat coin and one of us gets picked, we're just going to have to kill our way out of town, and I'm not a fan of that.
Okay, well,
Well, okay, so, but then wouldn't
as
it
far as
be,
Plan B's goes, it ain't the worst.
murder? Well, yeah.
What would that be? Would that be a good murder,
I mean,
though?
they're trying to kill. They're trying to do a murder of an innocent just because some fucking this Ravison told them to. Like,
So you're not wrong, but I think the thing, if we draw one of them, then we have the cheat, and then we're safe, and then nobody dies. So in
Oh,
order for
right.
us to get away with it, we'd have to give it to someone, and then we'd be bad.
so you saying?
That's a lot of work.
Are you want to frame someone for death? You want
No,
No,
to
she's saying give
find
our
a
cheat.
townsperson to give our death coin to?
but gee, I sure
No, we don't- we
probably
have a
don't
life
want to do
coin,
that, but I
right?
also don't want to die.
We got the live ones, right? We all have like stay alive.
I think there was
symbols.
one
Yeah,
stay
there's
alive one that
one.
we have.
But there's hypothetically only one death token,
Yeah.
right?
So
Yeah.
what's being said is if one of us gets the one death token, but everyone draws a stay alive token, something's going to be suspicious.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and Pat, another thing, you know that the Torgs merchant company that Hiln mentioned. Another merchant assumes that they'll probably be. Torg probably will come to Lonelywood any day now, whether it's one day or a week. They're not sure. It's just been quite some time since they visited.
And there's a correlation between that merchant and serial killer killings.
Mm-hmm.
So far, yes.
See, we all remember one thing.
Yeah. I got that information.
It's-
Lady with no
it's-
my
pocket.
ears.
Yeah, it's a very strange introductory quest. So, kind of gotta spread it out over 11 sessions. Yeah, as you're kind of discussing this, you see similar people on the streets, underneath sort of like awnings at other establishments, having hushed conversations. Some are loud enough that they are expressing the sentiments like, sure, we don't want to do this, but what other choice do we have? And I've heard that that other towns are doing it and it's actually better for them.
I fucking wish one of us was a fucking wizard, because what we could fucking do is, every town's got a fucking shithead, right? And this one's got these fucking shitheads. This is the one where like the malicious kind of dickheads, right? And like wouldn't listen to the speaker. These fucking militia folks.
Well,
Fuck, if we had
let me
someone
just
who
say
could
that-
compress the wise, they could just like let one of them shitheads draw a pebble and wiggle their fingers and make it look
Yeah.
like it's a death token, and then we could use the sacrifice for good.
Just to clarify, you know that it appears that the guy whomst they're against is a good guy, and we kind of roll with the all guards are bastards, but you don't quite know what their deal is. Just to be clear.
True.
I feel like
But-
the last town that we went to, they were with the sacrifices and things hadn't gotten better. Like it feels like hearsay. Like somebody is like, oh yeah, it got better for this other town, but in fact it's just been bad the entire time and they keep killing people. I feel like we should try and talk them out of it again, but I don't think it'll work. But
Okay.
Bremen avoided it just because we're a sleepy small town. It's me, Brunhilde, by the way. But the superstitions around these parts. Try to remove a superstition from a fisherman. It's like getting a hook out of a mud trout.
I've never done
yes, notoriously impossible.
Mm-hmm.
that. Okay.
I want to ask the child, the town caller child.
Yeah.
Where do we sign up for this lottery? Where do we get our coins?
Hello. Oh, you need to go to the town hall. It's just a bit down the way, kind of in the middle of the city. And he points. It's sort of just in the middle between the Blue Clam and the East Side. It shouldn't be too scary. If I were you, I wouldn't be scared. Stop being scared.
Right. So that's fine. Mittens, you want to try and talk him out of it? I got your back, mate. What happens when they say piss off? And then what happens if it's like a fucking child or an innocent gets drawn from the lottery? We're going to just fucking let them do that? I'm just saying.
It is quite bad if we let this happen. I'm considering alternative actions here.
We should be like, don't kill anyone or we'll kill all of you. We'll kill a lot of you.
Wait, did we just bring the kobolds here and then they announced the lottery?
Oh, no. Oh, fuck. The
They
kobolds
did.
should get a pass, right? They don't, yeah.
I gotta tell you, when I was noodling this, I was like, is it funnier to who gets what's the best? And sure, there was a time when I just thought it'd be really funny to have the leader of the kobolds be picked, and we would all laugh, and we would learn the futility of helping in a fallen world. But I was like, let's keep it up to random. Let's keep it because it is.
keep it up to random.
I'm not in charge of this. I have a random.org upset for 1 to 606. No, 16. No, 6 because Nerth and his crew are not going to be entered into it because they're help facilitating it. But with all the visitors and the kobolds, probably between 1 and 616. Every NPC has a number. You guys have a number as well. So I'll just random.org
Oh
it.
no.
And
Are we aware of the volunteer immunity?
No,
Okay.
not yet.
I'm I feel like, and this is me, the player, I feel like it's a cop-out to include visitors, because if I was an entity that was like, I demand sacrifices of your town, and then you're like, hey, these people just came and visited though, and they drew the thing to a sacrifice, I've been like, okay, but like they're not from here. They're not. They haven't been marinating
They
in the
don't even
state.
go here.
I don't
No
want
great
this. Yeah.
fucking tourism business, is it?
Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
like, okay, cool. Like, you could just find anybody on the street and bring them in here. Like, no, I want somebody who's been sitting in the juices.
Mm-hmm.
That would be me. That's just me.
Visit Brevin, get sacrificed.
Are we still around the little boy?
If you want to be, yeah.
Yeah, I want to ask him a question.
Hello, you're blocking. Stand to the side, please.
Well, gee, I'm so sorry. And I like do that thing with Took where when you get a horse to like side trot a couple steps.
Hell yeah.
I love that.
Gee, I'm so sorry. So I was just wondering, okay, so with this lottery thing, I'm new here. I'm one of those visitors. So when you're drawing the things to be dead or not, so you just draw them all at once and then just a big surprise reveal at the end, or is it like, oh, you get the bad one, we don't have to keep drawing anymore, we got them?
I'm unsure, but I believe that you draw from a bag or something like that, and we will all know the brave soul who will help keep us safe.
So do you not quite know the process because you're too young and you don't have to draw?
Yeah,
I could like cross my fingers, but there's an age limit.
Anyone over 14 has to draw.
Okay.
And that's kind of above my pay grade.
Here.
I was like,
Thank you.
Oh, Darmo, you get to avoid this one, but here I get to talk about more bad news on the street.
I pat him on the head and I walk away.
Thank you. Anyways, attention! All citizens of Tourmaline are required.
My heart.
Does anyone have any ideas on how we can prevent this? I have several bad ones.
Okay, hear me out. We could just leave.
There's nothing really tying us here. Yeah.
I have a contingency for that, so it's fine. You know, I thought
We go stay in the mine. We go like camp out back in the mine.
No.
No, because they're going back to the
There's
mine.
creepy skulls in the mine.
Yeah, we
There's
grab the
floating
kobolds,
tentacles.
move the
Fine,
kobolds
do you
back
want
into the mine.
I'm sorry, did you say testicles or tentacles? I need to know.
Hell yeah, testicles.
Tentacles.
Okay.
Yeah,
Like there's floating testicles. I'm sorry,
yeah,
what?
that's the next monster, please.
Oh
Yeah.
no. Both of those are bad.
We can just stay right at the mouth of it, right? We don't have to go deep into it. I'm sure those things, stuff like that, they stand
That's what
down in the
she
dark,
Are we
right?
still talking about testicles?
said.
That's like Brett. I was right there.
Yeah, I think we all were.
You can just go, have a camp out, make s'mores and whatnot, and then come back after they've done the lottery. Be like, oh, we missed it. Oh.
So
We were
what do we got to do here, and what is the time limit?
Okay, yeah,
of
we
the
have to get all our
drawing?
stuff.
Well, I have a chewing jar.
Well, they won't have to draw. Maybe. Oh, they're probably over
No.
14. I don't know how that works.
Well, there
Maybe
is.
you can help us.
If we're looking for something to do, there is that. Remember that cult at that castle, and that lady's like man boy. It's like my baby boy. It's like he's a fucking grown adult. But remember, isn't that up this way? Like, there's a cult.
Yeah, the man boys
that in
over here
Targos?
somewhere, I think.
No, it's either in Caer Konig or Caer Dinaval, which is to the southeast of y'all. Quite
I
some
don't
ways.
fucking know where anything is in this fucking frozen nightmare land.
Yeah, you're kind of been chilling in the northwest. And then who knows what's gonna happen. That's like the next zone over. Now that you're level 3, someone walks up to you and offers you a flight path. I'm only kidding.
Hell yeah, flight path.
So are you suggesting we leave and let a murder happen that we know is going to happen?
Potentially 2 murders, because if that one merchant dude comes through here, he'll probably kill another person too. Or someone will in relation to that. So there'll be 2 murders that we know are happening that we didn't prevent.
That makes it so much better. Thank you.
I mean,
You're welcome.
given our track record, only 2 murders happening is pretty low number, depending on the number of murders that usually happen in our wake.
In our wake?
Hey, that bar fight, that was you, killer. You was dropping bodies left and fucking right.
Oh, I got some too.
Yeah.
That's
Oh
true.
yeah, you all did. You all. Hey, if I haven't said it enough, I apologize. You all are some of the best fucking killers and death dealers I've ever had the pleasure of adventuring with. It's just the body count you're racking up is just, it brings a tear to my fucking eye.
I'm still at
Hey,
0.
Deadeye, how does this pistol work again?
Oh Jesus! Don't fucking no. Just goes off. Okay. This
my body counts at
point
0.
this anywhere. You don't point this anywhere. You don't point this at anything. You don't.
Chewinga.
No.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's the thing. I'm not worried about the lottery because I feel like the Chewinga can help us. Wait a minute. What if we just unleash the Chewingas on the lottery?
Paint me a picture, please.
Well, they're like tiny, and I think they could probably turn invisible. So they could probably just like wreak havoc on the lottery
Can't you
system, maybe
turn
rip the
invisible?
bag and stuff go everywhere.
Oh, and then we're like, the gods are saying, "Don't do it. It's a sign
Yeah.
from
Well,
above."
we could get that lady who thinks that there are ghosts in her house.
Should
Yeah.
She
provide
could-
a lot of
she could
credibility.
be
She
like,
lives
This
here.
"There are
lottery
ghosts."
angers the powers that be.
Right? I think that'd be right. Right?
I mean, certainly,
I mean,
if we were to
we're
just
talking-
spill the coins on the ground, they would have to cancel the whole event.
Well, if it's
I love that idea. Like, all right.
When you say it like that.
Sorry,
So fucking
Vietnam. Someone, a rascal came in and kicked over the draft thing. I guess, you know,
I guess no
You're-
more can be done.
you all are fortunate sons on this day. Anyway,
Draft is canceled.
yeah.
Or we could
No
expose
more.
it for a lie, depending on if there is a lie happening.
Could do.
That would require.
But I feel like if it's not just knocking the bag over. I feel like if we let the Chewingas go ape shit,
Well,
They'd
that's
probably scare
assuming
them.
that they want to.
the Chewingas.
Yeah.
I mean, it sounds like it'd be a fun time. If I was a small elemental with cool powers, I would want to pull a prank.
I mean, I do like the focus on canceling the event. Have you ever heard of the tale of Ocean's 11? What we could potentially steal the coins away, because there was some talk about them being custom made so as to prevent the cheating, and I'm sure that would, if they had no more coins, then it would at least postpone the next event while they commissioned them.
Okay.
But I mean, I still like the Chewinga thing because it's not just dumping the basket, right? It's like, what if they each pick up one of them pebbles or coins and they're
run off with them.
invisible and they're running around with them, and so it looks like, to the villagers, it just looks like fucking coins are flying all over the place and going batshit bonkers, right? And it's like, oh, and we again, Brett or Mittens.
Britons.
Susie.
I just had a deja vu to an alternate life. Like, we could always do that thing. Oh no, we can't do the heist after we do the everywhere, because then
What if we pull instead in Ocean's 8, where we steal the thing, make a copy, return the fake thing, and then we have our own bag?
is that what happened? I was so confused during that play. I was like, wait, they did it already? They fucking already did. They already nicked it. That was the whole fucking thing. Okay, then why did they do that? Then why did they go through the whole
What
farce?
if
That stage play it made me mental, mate. I was like, what is
we
going on?
had a Chewinga go into the bag, take the death token out and replace it with the life token that we have, and then no one draws a death token.
Well,
Well,
yeah, but that's suspicious.
Now
Yeah,
again,
but it wouldn't fall back on us.
I think we're underestimating the power of a sign from the gods. Remember, this is a group of folks so daft. They're like, sure, tying someone to a stake will bring fucking harvest crops. Like, what the fuck?
Okay, that's you're not wrong. These people are very not as
Dumb as shit.
strong-minded as we are.
Very
I'm usually
judgmental.
not that cynical about the state of humanity, but fuck, yeah, you might be right.
What if somebody turns invisible and they burn the bag that the stuff is in, and then in the ashes they write "Stop the murder,"
I can turn
and then they
invisible, but not
run
for that long.
away? Oh no! You don't. How long does it take you to spell
I can be invisible for like a few seconds, but I'm very fast.
Oh gee.
I probably couldn't spell something, but I could definitely turn invisible since I'm
I
on
could
fire.
mage hand right in the snow or ash.
Can your mage hand turn invisible?
Is mage hand invisible or is that?
Only if
It's
you
a spectral
are...
floating hand.
I think like
It's a
rope
subclass
or
thing.
something.
I mean,
make it invisible.
I think
or-
arcane trickster or something.
I mean, that by itself though, it's a spectral floating hand.
Well, unless they've seen that before, which they might have.
Again,
Unless magic were inherently a part of the world or something, but you know.
Nope, just us 5.
okay.
So,
I think
I'm
we should do
hearing-
something.
I'm hearing
We
a
should do
lot of good
something.
ideas, but it seems to be that folks are shuffling into the town hall, coming out, tears in their eyes, but looking relieved, hugging their loved
Oh, this
ones.
town actually has a functioning town hall.
What?
Well,
It's a fucking unicorn.
What?
no, I just saw it this time, and I breathed life into it. So now it does. It
Oh,
has
okay.
yet
Oh,
another.
It's Tim's doing.
Oh,
Yes.
they're already drawing.
Yeah, they're already drawing. There's
Okay.
616
Well, we
people.
gotta
We gotta go.
Everything.
Okay, I think it's safe to say the heist is out. I think we can still do the like make them go crazy or burn it or whatever. Try sign from gods. Sign from the gods.
Something like that I think would be good. We can do that.
Can you make a Chewinga go crazy?
We don't want them to go crazy. We just want them to do a bunch of pranks in there.
Yeah.
I mean, let's
Pull
do
people's
it, I
pants
guess.
down.
The
knock people over.
Chewinga is flossing on Nettle's shoulder.
Yeah, they could go in and play
What
Fortnite
is
in
it
the building.
flossing with?
No, like
No,
the
the
dance.
Fortnite dance.
Oh,
The-
That's really cute.
Yeah, it's very cute.
All right, fucking let the Chewingas go then. Just throw one into the room. Just
Well, maybe ask them nicely.
yeah.
You probably asked it first.
You're spending too much time with me, mate.
you missed. I almost Declaned up the whole situation in the woods. I set down a trap that they avoided, luckily.
You realize, because I'm such a good fucking shot, I saved your life, right? Never mind. Okay. No need to retread old. All right. So, now you want to ask your new mate there if they want to cause some ruckus?
I love being rowdy.
Because I know that the Chewingas like humans.
Yes.
Yeah, tell
And I
them to
wanna,
think it's
like-
Yes.
really. Tell them to think it's really entertaining and funny.
I want to because I know they don't do they understand like any sort of language, spoken communication?
Any creature that
Um,
can floss has a certain level of human understanding.
It's true.
Yeah. I think it's probably more akin to some sort of like alien-like intelligence that just doesn't quite meet the ability to communicate in a way that you currently understand. You can do simple things such as like, here you can have this fork, or oh, let me have it, or no, we don't climb inside Took's ear, or something like that.
Are the tokens like pebbles or are they like sheets of paper?
They are, I believe, scrimshot whalebone little things. At least the one you had previously. I believe that's what it
Okay. So what are we wanting to do?
let's say that you guys enter into the town hall. It's probably there's like a big sort of like common area in the front. It's more or less disused. You can tell that the adventure doesn't even give a description for this location. There's some dust and things like that. Maybe some water damage from the snow coming in. One of the bits of the roof is sagging a little bit too much, but everything seems to be fine. And then farther back towards away from the front door, there's like a pretty large fire with a large table set up where you see Ted Militiaman, you see Nerith, and you see Scath, and then you see some of the other militia people, and then you see Fern, who was Matthew's aide, looking somewhat distressed, and then you see a couple people that have on the Targos livery sigil or what have you.
Is Fern the one who was like, I don't like these adventurers?
Yeah.
I should have said that. Point him out. Oh, fucking shoot. Fucking shoot that fucker.
That would probably be
just saying,
correct if you think about it.
Okay, well, I'm just saying, if things go south and get nasty, that's what I'm hitting first.
Well, like,
Okay.
Okay.
Been nice knowing you, Deadeye.
She's like me, right? Isn't she like big and strong?
Yeah,
she's
isn't she a
verbal.
furball?
Yeah.
Oh. Shit.
Yeah. We're very stronger than we look.
Yeah, her vibe was,
Physically.
more like it's what you've kind of encountered in the past on your adventuring days. It's just this is a bureaucrat, town leader person who understands that oftentimes adventurers bring just as much help as they do harm due to the dangers that kind of follow them, so to speak.
Yeah. And like I'm a string bean and I can pick up all of you over my head really easy. So if she's actually strong, then she can pick up a house over her head extremely easy.
Okay. So what are we doing?
And there's probably like a queue sort of set up of people quickly going, sort of grabbing something.
I'm just gonna get in line.
You know, if you wait long enough, life makes the choice for you, right?
Yeah, there are some people in the front kind of like urging people like, okay, visitors, thank you, townspeople, thank you, step in line, please. It's this will help all of us. Thank you.
Okay, so we're doing the Schwingas, or is Punchy going to get invisible?
Send the Chewingas if we're doing it, or else we're going to draw tokens.
Or do you want me to
I'm in
do?
line.
I imagine you guys are all in
Cue the
line,
trigger.
slowly moving. Like, what are we
Or
gonna
do you want me to do just the mage hand for the whole thing and like grab the
I
basket?
want to
and, like, dump
communicate
it?
with, like, I want to, so I set the Chewinga, like, at somewhere at eye level, and I, will pull out a coin
Mhm.
from, like, my pocket,
Mhm.
and,
instant grabbing
I want to, like, convey to the Chewinga to, like, I show them the token that I have, the, like, life token, like, out of view of anyone else.
Uh-huh.
And then I want to convey to the Chewinga to, like, pop in, because they like to, like, steal things and, like,
Yeah.
take things. I
They're
want to
like
convey
Horvitz.
to them to, like, take the tokens out of people's pockets
Okay.
to, like, put them back into the lottery.
Oh, okay. So like the people that have already gone through the line, as opposed.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Give me.
And then I give it the coin.
Okay. All right. Give me. Golly, that's either a persuasion or maybe even a performance, because it's literally you kind of charadesing at.
It's fine. I have 0 for both of those.
It works.
Hell yeah,
Doesn't
we're
matter.
winning.
We're doing it. Roll good.
And that's natural 20. So
All right. Just
that's
crank that
pretty
paper
good,
noise.
right?
Throw out. Okay. Yeah. No. I think what you're doing is makes sense. The Chewinga quickly grabs the coin and kind of rolls it across its shoulders, and then puts it like behind some of the straw and seemingly disappears, and then kind of like spins and disappears. And you guys
This
are
Chewinga
probably
has so much flourish.
you guys are probably now 4 spots from the front. It's probably been a couple minutes, and the Chewinga pops up and puts in front of you 2 tokens that appear. They appear similar to the ones that you found in Targos, or the one you found in Targos. There. What the fuck? I guess I don't need it. I don't know. Do we have to keep them? I lost mine. You saw it.
Okay.
Don't lose your things. We will not be giving you replacements. If you lose yours, you get back in line. Draw again. If the fates have deemed you not to be chosen, then there should be no harm. Oh, come on!
It's gonna go on all day.
No, come on! I already went through. Can't make me go through that again. I don't have mine either.
All right.
Oh no!
Okay. And
Okay,
just so we know, I'll cover with the coat. Oh, go ahead. What?
I just thought of something. I can get in their brains with the thing, and then I can tell them that they're bad.
3 people in front of you.
Yeah. Do you want? I want me to. I can do it. Probably.
I think
Maybe.
do
I don't
that.
know.
Oh,
If we
thank
get to the
Christ.
front, if we get to the front, I'm
2
conjuring
people.
me spectral hand and I'm grabbing the basket and running away with it.
Yeah, I think they're gonna know it's you. But
No,
okay.
I'll cover.
One
I'll
people in front of you.
I'll take my coat. I'll put my hand under my coat, right? And I'm just like control it with here so they can see it. And I'm just like, I'm
Okay.
cold. I'm all cold. I'm all
Next,
bundled up.
please. Yes, there, friendly halfling.
You see,
do it.
you see Tash
Do it.
like concentrate really hard, like with one eye open. Probably she closes her eye that can't see.
Okay.
And can I want to telepathically speak into the brains of basically everybody that's just like standing there not
Mhm,
doing anything
mhm,
and like overseeing it.
Mhm.
And in my deepest, angriest brain voice, I want to say, to try to make it not sound like me, but also sound menacing.
As you're like just glaring at them.
Yeah. What you're doing is wrong. You will burn for these sins.
They all kind
They
of.
burn people, right?
What the hell was that? And give me a deception check, I guess.
Okay.
Maybe
I think it's more of a
performance?
persuasion because they will burn.
Possible.
Oh man.
I mean, they're the same. So. Okay. A natural 21.
Wait.
What?
Is it just them who hears that? Does Tash tell us that she's doing this?
I just said I had an idea, and then you see me like concentrate really hard.
I was gonna help, but I don't know what you're doing, so.
I just look constipated.
Okay, so some of the Termalanian militiamen, like, oh gods, I told you this was a bad idea. Oh, Ted, well, we can't be doing. Like, shut up. And then you see the tall tiefling Scath, who kind of seems to recognize you from previous, and walks up to your gang and says something along the lines of, you all aren't pulling any funny business, are you?
I can assure you that Deadeye has no sense of humor.
No.
Yeah, that's true.
And then several of the Targosian guards are kind of being, what's the word I'm looking for? Douchily, broily, encouraging the Termalanian guards, basically the things that a high school football team would say to each other to make them, I don't know, drink wine coolers or to steal.
They're icing each other? Oh my gosh.
Yeah. It's like, bro, he's got ice, but it's Icewind Dale, so it's a little ice cube. Basically, you can tell that what you did had an effect. Unfortunately, there are enough people here who are trained in this. It has seemed to cause a ripple throughout the queue. You hear a little bit more rowdiness, but the person in front of you with kind of like big eyes and shaking a little bit, it's like,
Actually,
thank you. If you want to just pull, you're next.
I could do catapult, which doesn't create any kind of hand. It just like grabs an object and hurls it.
Oh my god. Well, they would see you casting catapult.
Right.
It's only somatic. So it's just my hand.
Right, so that means your
Like,
body's moving to do it.
No, I have my big coat. I'm just like under here. I'm just like. like
We are
do a lot
too
of
close to the front of the line.
weird hand motions under your weird
I'm
coat.
cold. It's cold up here. I'm trying to warm up. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
What do you
So normally, I feel like there's the fact that there's feats that let you do, and like subclasses that let you do more secret casting makes me somewhat believe that even if it's somatic, it's quite jester filled. But Tash, please draw. Roll on a D100.
I'm gonna do the thing.
D606.
Yeah, D606. Thank you.
Okay.
But yeah, you can interrupt if you would like, Deadeye.
63.
63. Let me.
Wait, but you're telling me I would not? It would be very obvious I'm moving around in mage hand, or
I think, unfortunately, Scath and some of his boys are eyeing you a little more deeply, and some are. There is a distraction to be had from the Termalanians, seemingly shook up from seeing their militia folks almost pee their pants, but it's not quite the riot or huge distraction that perhaps you were hoping for, if that makes sense. But yeah, I'm actually not entirely sure the extent that somatic casting is visible. That's we can have a conversation about that. You know, I don't know.
if you want to say catapult, I feel like mage hand. It would just be like just moving the hand, grabbing. It's a cantrip. It's really like
yeah. I mean, the difference between catapult and mage hand is they're going to see the hand, whereas catapult is
right. But I feel like maybe mage hand I could do more discreetly.
Yeah, I think that's probably true because you're basically giving up the ability to. You can see the hand, therefore you can probably be a little that like they see the hand, they're not necessarily see it coming from you. I believe that feels correct to me.
In my head, I think really hard. Tosh, can you hear me?
Take
Hear my
10
thoughts?
damage.
Tosh, can
You take 10.
In my head,
Sorry,
I think really
what?
hard. In my head,
Can
I
I?
think really hard. Tosh.
Can I hear you?
Absolutely not.
Yeah, no.
Dang it. Because I'm gonna do it again. Fuck it. All right, I'm
Tash,
bundled up
you
like I'm
draw
cold.
out a safe token.
Yay.
Do you have to show it right away, or
Yeah, you
do
draw it
wait?
and they make a little note of it,
And you like take it with you, it sounds like, right?
and you take it with you. Yeah.
That's weird.
Okay.
That's probably how
What's
one
our
went
what's our
missing.
marching order? What's our marching order? Did we say?
I don't think you did. I get a vibe that Nettle and Deadeye are probably somewhat in the second and third spot, but I have no idea.
I'm gonna do it, and if someone tells me not to, I'm gonna do that fucking thing.
No one knows that you're doing it though.
Yeah. Are you just talking to yourself?
No, to you guys, I'm like,
All right, next, please.
I'm gonna do the mage hand thing.
People know what the fucking mage hand is.
I'm gonna reach in and grab one. What is the dice size again? Did you say
D100.
So you said,
just a D100?
I'm whispering then. So we just fucking take it then.
You have
Is that what you
a 1 in 616 chance. You know,
Right,
what's the-
that's fine. It's probably not gonna be us, but then Mittens, I know how you feel.
I got a
happens when
93.
93.
A nice chop.
Okay.
What we gonna do?
Dorks, you pull out a safety token.
All right, fine. I grab
win.
it. I say fuck it, and I grab one too.
Okay, D100.
All right. This fucking thing right here. Fucking fish.
I am laughing at D616 again.
18.
18. You pull out with shaking hands another good boy token.
Okay, I was like, give it to me. Come on. So
I see that and I
fucking
pick
funny.
up Deadeye over my head. And I'm like, yeah, you win too.
Next, please. And yeah, again, if you want to interrupt me anytime, I might have some clarifications, and I might accidentally punish you for the clarifications because of my brain is still
Accidentally
running.
punished.
But I just need you to say, "Oh, wouldn't this be happening there?" Like, oh, you're probably right. But Nettle and or my good friend Mittens. Next, please.
Someone huddle up
I-
with Dor. Oh, go ahead. No, yeah. I'd be like,
I
what are we
put
doing?
the trinket back on my shoulder, and then I reach and then pull one out.
Okay. Roll D100, please.
65.
65. You reach in. You get another safety one. It's fine. Look at that.
69 is the one that leads.
Yeah, that's the one you don't want.
Yeah.
All right, Mittens, are you two going to reach your little rat hands in there and grab one?
Do we know the method of execution? Is it going to be that same bullshit where they just leave you outside?
You're
Like on a
not.
stick.
Yeah. You don't know, but the assumption would probably freezing to death.
All right. Well, I mean, you know, you've all been really fucking helpful here, and I'll reach my hand into the bag. 57.
57.
I mean, hey, you're the one who's got this fucking like pension for like avoiding murders. So like, we're trying to help you, mate. We're trying to live by your standards.
And I'm curious, and I would like to know if I can see if I've drawn the bad one before everyone else does, or is it just like, here it is, like.
Okay, so you could probably, do that thing that all board gamers think they can do when they're playing like Rummy Cube or something like that. Like, I could probably tell which one's which inside. I can tell the Scrabble letter. I can do this. So yeah, give me a pretty tough perception check, as you are doing it with your hands.
That's a nat one.
Nat one, Brett. That's funny. You kind of
He doesn't pick up anything. He's like,
oh, I got it, and runs away. Like, no, you didn't get anything. You kind of are rummaging your hand in the bag, so to speak. Your brain sort of feels like there's a difference between two of them, and then maybe a third, and then you're like, okay, these two, like, this happened in a span of quick seconds, and you're like, okay, these three don't all feel alike. These two feel more similar than this one, so I guess I'll grab one of those two, and definitely not that third one. And you pull it out, and it's a completely black token.
Oh,
And
no.
then everyone around you goes, and then the Termalanian guards just cast like, oh god, we're gonna burn for this. And then the like, shut the fuck up. And then Nerth sees you and goes, oh. Heroes use everyone with the volunteer has been chosen, and we have to thank
I don't think that's how it works.
that the heroes here. Not only did they save your mine, they instead of running and leaving, they are helping your community so much. Thank you, Mittens.
Fuck. How are you going to kill me now? Then I guess tell me what's happening to me now that I have this piece of shit thing.
Listen,
fake.
We are not going to. Come. We don't want to cause a scene here. Please.
I'm not down for this. What's happening?
No.
Kicking and screaming Mittens.
I'm submitting a freedom of information request. What the fuck is going on?
Please
with
calm
this?
down.
What's your plan? And you got the death thing. Just tell me what the fuck is going on.
Some of the other guards, so to speak, are watching. And what's I can look this in.
Can I huddle up with the other? Well, the rest of the crew, like, everyone, come here. Everyone, Tash, Nettle, Punchy, come here. Okay.
Yeah, what?
Okay, so we're obviously not going to let them kill Mitzi, right? So we can do one of two things. We can rutabaga the fuck out of this right now, and just burn this fucker down and save him and get out. Or if they're gonna do the whole tartar stake thing, we could let them do that, and then like in the middle of the night, set them free, right, and then get the fuck out of town. And like write a note in the sand like, "Thanks for the sacrifice, snow gods. He was yummy."
Nettle, Miss Nettle, can you quick send your little friend with a white coin and have it swap it quick? They can't. Maybe they thought, oops, their eyes are bad. Go do that, please.
Maybe we can do that.
I want answers.
I'm still gonna leave us with the dilemma of what happened. Even if
Nettle in Dork Salim, you sort of see from the kind of like the back right entryway, you see two glowing eyes that seem to stand out a little bit from the rest of the hushed thing. For a second, it kind of like draws your attention, but then the shifting and the somewhat chaos of the room where like other people are like, well, we can go now. We don't have to grab one, do we? It's like, no, you still have to. It's all part of the thing. It's just it's part of the it's all part of the process. And the Ted militiaman, Scath and Nerith kind of like get up in your face a little bit, mittens. And like, hey, listen, there's no reason to make a scene. What you're doing is noble and great, and you'll be a hero of.
It's fake. It's pretend.
What's fake and pretend?
The thing where you murder people to change the weather? Are you fucking serious?
Scath puts his hand on your arms, like, please come back here. We'll discuss this. And
at least allow me to make the day better for the people who are yet to draw. I can stand here and be like, hey, want to trade tokens?
Okay, wait. Here's the thing. I want to do two things. I want to pursue the glowy eyes.
Mm-hmm.
And
I wanted to do that too, yeah.
Yeah, I want to pursue glowy eyes, but also I want to turn on my sick-ass Byakugan magic detection eyes.
Magic detection. Okay, so you're casting Detect Magic?
I can do Detect Magic.
Okay. So you see a little bit of magic coming from Tash. I forget what school telepathy is, but, her magic thing was imbued with whatever telepathy magic is. I assume that Deadeye probably has some sort of, what'd you say, abjuration stuff coded into some of his various gear, right? Because that's sort of like how you are, right? Yeah.
I see the magical circulatory system of everybody.
Yeah, you see that. You see a sleeping Chewinga on sort of like vague outline coming from there. You see the lantern. Then from there,
probably in my hair.
Yeah. Then from there, you see slight glowing from Scath. It appears that his weapon is magical to some extent. Oh, that's a fun thing. You probably wouldn't see that because that's not here. How far is it again? Remind me.
30 feet.
30 feet.
Yep, and it lasts for like 10 minutes.
What? Okay.
Nice.
Okay. Yeah. So as you and Nettle start tracking your way over there, you probably see other adventurers. You see the innkeeper that you met previously. She seems to have some sort of magic emanating from her hand. You're not too sure what. But maybe some of the other. It's like kind of. It's sort of like a mixed bag with folks here because it's a low magic area. That being said, it's full of outcasts, so it's somewhat likely that an outcast will leave and have like, oh, it's my enchanted fishing rod. But you don't see anything else that jumps out at you initially. And as you're moving a little bit farther, let me see if this would trigger it. Yeah, you would not. You don't see anything else sort of jumping out at you. But you do see the form of a well-dressed man, probably in his early 30s or mid 30s, who's to say, olive complexion, dark hair, pulled back in like a ponytail. He sort of like looks over his shoulder, and his eyes are kind of glowing blue a little bit, and he has left the town hall. But I mean, he's dressed fairly fancily, maybe something that like seamen would wear, mariners, so to speak.
Oh, mariners, of course,
and,
of course.
His
are
shirt
adults.
is, what do you mean? What's up? His shirt is rolled up, and he just walks out into the snow.
Okay, so the clarification is the stick that Mittens has, or whatever, has 0 magic on it, correct?
Correct.
Perfect. And then there is no magic coming off of the dude with glowing eyes?
I believe so. I believe there is none. As my interpretation, we can have a powwow 2 weeks from now to see if you agree, but that's how I'm seeing it.
But his eyes are in fact glowing. It wasn't just like the anime like eyes from the shadows glowing. It's like they are glowing.
It's a little bit of eyes from the shadow glowing, mixed with actual glowing, because it's not like there are 2 lighthouses out there,
Right. I just wanted to make sure the visual in my head was
yes
together.
Yes.
May I insight check the man from here, or would I need to get closer and engage with the man?
So as I see the stack, we have Mittens arguing, being lightly corralled to the back. We have Dorks and Nettle moving towards the back of the town hall. I do not know what Deadeye and Tash are doing, but
Deadeye's flipping switches on his gauntlet.
Okay.
And he's just like, and if anyone asks, like, I'm getting ready for some fucking rutabaga, and I'm gonna fucking burn this fucking place down.
Okay.
Unless someone tells him not to.
Dorks, if you want to do an inception, you'll just have insight. You would have to turn around and go back, but. Mittens, you have been grabbed by arm and like, please, we should go in the back. We should gift you something to help calm your nerves as the hero that you are. And
wait, turn around to the back, like go back to the group, or turn around to pursue after the guy?
Turn around to go back to the group. If I'm interpreting, because you were moving towards where the guy that was leaving.
Yes, the goal was because Nettle and I see a guy who is being weird and leaving, dodgy. We are going to investigate that guy.
Yep. So Mittens is being pulled deeper into the town hall, and that guy.
And we are moving away.
Yeah.
I'm just swearing all the way back. Like, this is bullshit.
Are you resisting? Or are you just kind of like?
I would still like to know the method of my execution, because this feels like the kind of bullshit that you would pull on, like one of those, that tale about the prisoner, like, we're gonna execute you on a fucking random day of the week and you won't know what it is. Like, I didn't do anything wrong here. I'm the hero, remember? Look, I've got the hero chip.
And then Nerth kind of gets in the way of snarling Scath, who's like basically has threatened you in Infernal about 14 times. And Nerth says, please, Scath, he's a hero. We don't need to make a bigger scene. Mittens.
Yeah, it seems like the other guy's making this a problem. Mittens is like, I have a question. Like, shut up! You don't have to make a scene. I'm just asking a question.
And then Nerth kind of, ever the politician, sort of stands up and sort of does like stage framing where he's facing you, but very clearly for the benefit of everyone else. Like, your mode of selfless sacrifice will be gruesome for us to see and we will remember, but for what happened in Targos, and he sort of like looked, we took measures to make it as painless as possible. We have some fine brandy or whiskey or rum, and you can have your fill, and then we will strip you, whether completely nude or just in your undies, your choice. And then we will pour water on you. And what we have been told is, unfortunately, for a few moments, it's quite painful. But 10 seconds later, the hero starts to feel extremely warm and tired, and they fall asleep. And sometime after that is when they go, and then Oral, one of her servants, comes and ferries them to the afterlife. Well, we don't know exactly what that afterlife looks like, of course, but it helps keep me asleep at night thinking it that way, because surely there must be a reason we're all doing that. Isn't that right, everyone? And please, everyone,
There is not.
let's thank the selflessness of our hero here. And then people are like, oh, thank God it's not me. Oh, poor bastard.
Well, I mean, that sounds just pleasant, you know? Friends, did you hear that? I'm going to die comfortably by being iced to death, nude in public. At least, you know, everyone will get to see my magnificence before I pass. That sounds fitting.
Oh my god.
I
I'm just
guess
thinking about all the things about Willem Dafoe and the nude.
Oh
Ma-
no.
Wait,
Oh no.
Distracting
That
point.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
who's going?
Well, yes, fellow adventuring friends, perhaps just, you know, forget about me, just leave the building, and let's just get out of you get out of here. I guess I won't be leaving.
Forget old Mittens, you know?
Okay.
Well, Tash, you're
Can
good with
I-
townspeople. You could ask people.
Can
They guard
I can I tell like this brain thing to Mittens? I want to be like blink 3 times for rutabaga. And I stare.
Mittens aggressively doesn't blink. Like,
I mean, I'm not even gonna try to hide. I'm just like maybe outside.
Did you say that?
Was that 3 blinks or 2 blinks?
I can't not blink.
Yes, it is sad. Blink away.
The air is dry in here. Just I feel like, you know, I'm just feeling a little claustrophobic in the building, and you know, it's a lot to take on, and maybe I don't know, just.
Are the people clearing out of the building?
Some are, yeah.
Who's
there-
left?
So there's a smattering of, let's go ahead and say, I just rolled this Star Wars ship. 20-ish civilians, and you know,
it's a
probably
TIE fighter of.
There's,
You got-
well, you let it up, so therefore, there's
The amount of
probably
people you can fit on a TIE fighter.
there's probably 7 or 8 Termalanian guards, and then probably 3 to 5 Targosian guards, and then on top of that you have Ted militiamen, Nerth, and Scath. Yeah.
Is there another exit? Because I want to try to cut this guy that Dork Salim and I are pursuing
Cut-
off.
Tash, where did that old punchy go?
How did you lose a 9 foot tall?
Yeah, I'm very big.
You get ready to shoot everyone.
Yeah, well, I was busy thinking of statistics of living through this.
You're really good with people, right? Maybe we ask the town, go grab a random townsperson. They'd be like, can I just grab a random townsperson?
Sure.
Probably turn back. Hey,
You should talk to this person.
Hey, come here.
Oh, hi.
Tash. This is Tash. She's very nice. I'm
Hi.
not. Tash, ask him what after he gets tied to the
I'm
stake.
15.
Do they get a guard on him or anything?
What?
So, hey, little one. Sorry
Hi.
that you're just old enough to get murdered.
Yeah. I
are
dodged
you-
it though. What's up?
Okay, well, till next month. Do you know if potentially they have guards guarding the stick murder?
You're asking me?
Yeah, why not? You should know. Look at you. You're so capable.
I don't know anything. I just make candles.
That's
Well-
like sticks. I don't see. You're missing the point here.
I'm real confused by everything you're saying. I'm gonna go.
Okay,
Hilda know that?
son, hey, lad. After they tie the poor unfortunate bastard to the stake, do they set guards on him and watch him like round the clock?
Know.
How the fuck don't you know?
Why are
Ain't
you
it like round the
yelling
middle?
at me? Why would
It's
I
right
know
in the-
this?
Fuck.
It's been a bad day for me. I was
you know what,
almost
even if-
picked. I know I
You know what?
almost
Okay,
picked
go,
it.
just go.
Okay.
Fucking. I don't know. Practice your. Fuck. You just, okay, Tash. You know what? It probably doesn't even fucking matter because if they got, it's probably like what our guard, maybe 2 at the most or something. So we can take down 2 guards.
Well, yeah. I mean, you're not wrong.
Okay.
Tim,
Maybe we
is there-
find.
Is there a window
Yeah.
that I can see?
Mm-hmm. Oh,
How
God.
far away is that window?
Okay.
15
Um,
feet.
How
10
far?
feet, 10 feet, maybe 10 or 15
maybe
feet,
tell.
give or take.
Maybe tell Mittens
Well-
doesn't do anything stupid.
So between Deadeye and I, well, so since Mr. Mittens isn't going to go anywhere anytime soon, we can probably go figure out what Mr. Dorks and Miss Nettle are doing, and then we
Mhm.
can probably go from there.
That's right.
Since he's kind of tied down right now.
He's a level-headed one of us. He probably won't do anything rash.
Yeah, nah, he's fine.
Nettle, there probably are other exits, but not really from the front. Not really that you feel like just from a quick scan you can cut them off because this person left from the front doors and they're kind of like walking out to the town square ahead from what you could briefly see. So probably nothing to like run around an alleyway style or anything.
How far away from the dude are we?
You're the door has shut. You're unsure, or maybe another person came in and blocked the body. Maybe the press of other people trying to scooch a looch. You're not too sure, but you're probably 10 feet from the door. I would say. Both of you are. Mittens, did you want to do anything? Your own dang self, as you are being ushered to a back room and administration building here in administration office, so to speak, in the town hall.
Yeah, I'm I'm just gonna be like
whatever you want. I agree with you, and I think it's a good
Whatever you want, I agree with you.
Mittens is just like, all right, well, I guess let's go. And then he goes, oh shit, what's that? And he points behind him.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Okay.
And I'm hoping that will distract all of the eyes that are on me for like
Mhm.
just 1 second. Can I roll something for that, or is that not going to happen?
Give me a deception or performance.
Meanwhile,
believe.
Tash, you're probably fucking right. I mean, it's tragic, but if there's any one of us that this had happened to, I'm glad it's Mitzi because, again, he's going to be real level-headed, not do anything foolish. He's going to trust in his teammates
Yeah,
to
and then
take
you
care of
hear,
him.
"Hey,
and not-
look at that!"
Yeah.
or "What's that?"
Yeah.
Look over there.
I turn immediately. What?
Thoroughly mediocre. It's a 12.
12? Let's see.
All right, so 12 people look away.
12 people look away. Yeah. 12 is a decent roll.
I need like just 1 second.
It seems like people are looking away from you.
Yes. And then I misty step through the window outside, 20 feet away from the building.
Okay.
And then cast, because that's a bonus action.
Uh-huh.
And then I cast my new boy, Zephyr Strike, which I'm not attacking anyone, but it does increase my movement speed to 60 feet, and I will dash away from the building.
120 feet, you can go.
God.
So I'm dashing 120 feet around, away from this, towards whatever building we keep the axe beaks in, and I'm absconding.
Okay. So just so I can understand, why did you need them to not be looking at you?
So that they might not know that I was gone for just a second, or see which direction I ran. Because if if they were looking out the window, maybe they would have saw that I'm outside the window.
Maybe
So-
they
No,
can
just a
turn
cute,
invisible.
just a cute little like. Wait, what? Just to add a moment
Misty
of
Step
confusion.
is verbal, so you would
Oh,
probably,
is it?
yeah.
So it's look, what's that? Bye.
Whatever version. Yeah, yoink is the old language for arrive somewhere
GTFO.
else. GTFO. Yeah. So you kind of drop down to the ground outside. Give me a Dex saving throw.
Dex. Okay.
Actually,
I'm
you know what?
imagining you have to shoot
Yeah.
it out, and then you're gonna fall down probably 10, 15 feet. You should be fine.
Well,
I'm
I mean,
sure
I get
Mitch is
I get
fine.
30 feet. Were we upstairs,
So I didn't tell you this.
or was like up?
yeah, it's
window?
It's a higher window.
Oh.
I didn't tell you that.
He didn't know. He didn't realize it. He
All
was too
right.
distracted.
But it's not like a second story. It depends on, you might lose half your movement.
I'm probably going to lose half the movement. I got an 8 on that Dex
Okay.
save.
Okay, yeah. So I'm not being entirely sure what was on the outside. You hit your bottom on like the ledge of the kind of like roof there, and then kind of kerplunk into a snowdrift. So yeah, you lose half of your movement, which I think is only 15 feet, because I think as the spell works, right? So you probably only lose half your normal movement.
Yeah.
To stand
So you
up.
would land, take the penalty, cast spell, then go.
So you still get like 105 feet of movement if you were to dash.
That's true.
Plus the
Well, it's the spell.
30 from the spell.
Oh, the spell would count, right?
The spell gets
So
rid of
you
your
still-
dash, but
Yeah, you can't.
Wait, does
double
it?
So yeah, because that's your action. That's an action.
No, it's a bonus action.
oh,
spell?
well, okay. Here's the
Yeah.
fun thing: you technically have to wait 6 seconds. This is the weird, like outside of combat rules. Misty Step is a bonus action, so is Zephyr Strike. So
Oh,
is
yeah,
it?
you could at least
Oh, it
start
is.
running, I guess.
Oh,
yeah,
shit.
it's
So just-
semantic, but I think it
All
is
right, I'm
like
running.
a lightly fun semantic.
Well, you can get 30
I
feet
goofed
or
on
15.
that. I didn't know.
You
Yeah.
get 15 feet. as
45
you-
feet. Well, because his movement plus his action.
Yeah, 30 plus 15. 45 is the distance I am.
Okay, you
And then he can
land on the
cast it.
ground and you look up and you see a fella with pretty nice clothes, kind of with some sort of piece of metal, trying to break into the back, like side door, and then he sees you, and in his hand coalesces a sword made out of ice, and then he reaches out his hand. He says, "Come with me if you'd like to live."
Oh,
What?
Yeah, all right.
Okay, so he picks you up, giving you 7 feet of movement, and he kind of like takes off around the corner, and with his like weird ice knife, he kind of like bashes in and like cuts into what appears to be a somewhat vacant house here, and pulls you in real quick as you hear shouting, and he looks at you with he dismisses his ice sword, and he kind of with like a calm demeanor says, "Well, you have been chosen. Congratulations on that. Your death will serve the Frostmaiden. Her will is definitely important to me and to this town, but I need your help. I feel like they cheated, and if you're able to help me figure out who cheated, then I won't kill you, and then I will murder who should have been chosen. I likely suspect there's foul play here, and Oral herself cannot abide by that. So your death will help serve our cause for sure. That's going to be great for us, but ideally we need to send a message. So kind of in my tiers here, it would be. I don't really care if you live or die personally, but would be to root out who's rigging the system. So if you help me with that, and if you die in the process, that's whatever to me. I don't really mind. But
A couple of
Hell
things. One, we were also doing that. Me and my group, we thought there was some foul play. Two, that's a really weird introduction, fella.
yeah,
Who are you?
yeah, he has quite the strange demeanor. I'm going to use the term I used previously, which is purposely vague. It's it feels somewhat alien. He kind of just feels like a weird guy. He is emotionless, but also not. He doesn't wear warm clothing. He doesn't seem to care about how freezing it is in this abandoned room. Normally people don't come right and say that they wouldn't care if you got frozen at the stake, so to speak. This guy definitely gives you a strange vibe. You have a high enough wisdom, I think, naturally, to just kind of be like, this is weird. And
This is the same guy?
this isn't like what's the word I'm looking for? Like, oh, he's quirky. It's something different. It feels you've met some quirky dudes in your time, in your past. Whether they're bad with people, antisocial, annoying, this, that, the other thing.
Oh, okay.
You get.
So it's not like a Frank Ocean different. It's like a.
I don't know what that means, but I'm going to say yes and trust you completely.
Is this the same guy that Dorks and I were after?
It is. He was going to try to break into the back to see what's what. And, this kind of matches the description that you've heard of Sefik. I think, unfortunately, you probably would, if you were leaving the town hall, there's like a middle zone where you might not see what's happening, but there's a pretty good spot. Either you're enough outside that you could hear, or inside you could see Mittens say, "What's that?"
Okay, because my question was going to be, how much of this was within the 30 feet of my detect magic?
Probably the McFreaking Misty Step would be there. And I believe in my kind of made up map that is constantly shaving and shaving different inches and feet off, following a non-Euclidean mathematics, it would be farther than 30 feet from where the scene with Mittens and Sefik occurred.
Yeah. So I would have known that there was some type of magic that went off. Potentially a teleportation thing. Yep. And then that would have been the extent of it.
Yep. And yeah, and on top of that, you heard Mittens's Misty Step catchphrase or something like that. And
yoink.
Yeah, and inside they are kind of freaking out. Scath growls. It's like, someone find this coward. He is, and then Nerith is like, jitters are normal. This has happened before. Everyone, do not think less of the hero of the town. If I would probably do the same thing if I was picked. You'd have to fish me out of the bottom of the lake because I would run and drink myself. I would be so afraid. But please do not think any less of him for taking the cowardly act. But please let us know if you see Mittens. We would hate to have to draw again, right? All of you have seen that you've drawn one of the good tokens. We'd hate to have to put another one in there and have everyone redraw. And this sort of changes some of the energy inside. They're quite chaotic due to all the events.
Dorks and I have made it out of the building?
I think so. So, again, kind of because we're not really working off a map, I'm imagining, front of town hall, right? And then off to the right, side of this building, towards the back of it, is where Mittens teleported to. But that is like probably, as the crow flies 40 to 60 feet away from you, but would be around the corner down an alleyway in between a bunch of buildings. That would be anywhere between 80 to 200 feet of D&D-esque movement to get there. You probably have a good enough assumption of where he bamfed out, of like where to start looking. But yeah.
Will we see any footprints?
Yeah. So if you move over there, the you would probably beat the town guard. So I think you guys can give me a perception or survival check. You don't have a lot of time to dig in, unfortunately.
So, Mr. Deadeye, should we leave before they decide to pick us in his place?
Yeah.
I
Wait,
don't
so we
know where-
heard that he's gone?
Yeah.
Yeah, I imagine you guys are like...
Yeah, because you're in the room
You know
as
what?
they're
I
like
think
saying all this.
the best thing for us to do is go somewhere where, run us, search for them, and then they're looking around. We should go somewhere where they'll know to find us, to reconvene. Let's go to the pub and get a point.
As you two are leaving, Scath and Nerth are kind of framed by some of a smattering of the remaining guards that didn't run out and go search. And Scath looks down at you, Tash, and maybe down at you, did I? I don't really know. He's like, your friend ran away. I'm sure as adventurers, you would be obliged to help as you're...
Oh, sure, we'll fucking help you find our friends so you can fucking kill them. Sure, that makes total fucking sense, right? Okay, now...
please,
sure,
Scath,
yeah.
It's been a stressful day. These people don't want to help us in that way. No. You just...
No, I do want to help. While I take the entire city, you lot can just go home. We'll take care of it. I got the whole city. We'll find it. Call me Deadeye because I got very good eyes. I see things really good.
Nerth reaches into his pocket and he's like, "This is going to be harder for you than it will be for Mittens." And he gives each of you gold, a 1 gold piece apiece. It's like, please go to the tavern and have something strong and warm. I think you deserve it, and share it with the rest of your party. You don't deserve to have a bad day. Think of all the great memories you've had with Mittens. You don't want to sully his name, but we'll take care of finding him. Don't worry.
The montage of Mittens insulting the shit out of Deadeye starts to play in his face.
Deadeye's like weeping, like, we were best friends.
Wait a minute.
You know what? On second thought, yeah, I'm gonna go get that drink.
He's like, wait. Okay, so yeah, freaking Nettle and Dork Salim, give me perception checks. Slash
I
survival.
got a 24.
That's a great roll.
Ooh, I got a 12.
Ooh, not as good. Okay, yeah, you definitely see one. You see one bit of footprints in the sand.
The snow.
Okay. How much time has passed between when I cast Detect Magic and now? Do you think it's been a full 10 minutes since all this has gone down?
No, it's been like maybe 2.
Okay.
I want to
And Nettle,
follow
you
the
can-
footprints.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, they lead off to the north, and then since this is sort of like alleyway-ish, you can kind of follow them around this side of the house, and there appears to be like they stop next to a door.
Is it?
Can I detect any magic in the door? In the house?
If Mittens has...
Does Mittens have magical items on him?
Yeah, Mittens, do you have anything magic on you, friend?
That I would like recognize as something you would have?
Actually, I don't think Mittens has any magic items.
Do you have a shrub?
Oh, I got the shrub. Is it
Yeah.
magic before it's magic shrub?
I don't think so, and the shrub probably is in, the hotel. Or do you keep it on you at all times? I don't want to make choices for your character, but I also love pointless inventory management and when
Yeah, it's Tim's
specifically
favorite.
when there's a hotel where you can put all the random starting shit your characters start with.
So this isn't just for convenience, but I had been imagining that Mittens had it on him the whole time because we
Perfect.
go out for days at a time.
Yeah,
It needs to
yeah.
be watered every day.
Definitely. Okay, good.
a little-
All that being said, I don't I don't think detect magic just shows monsters, which are like aberrations and stuff like that. So I think that the awakened shrub is just a creature. Do you guys agree or disagree?
Well, how does a magic shrub work? Like, is it automatically like an awakened shrub like right now, or do you have to like tend to it before it becomes an awakened shrub? I guess is like the question.
I don't know.
Checking this out.
Is this
Yeah,
on
I
the
have
character
to-
sheet?
No, I didn't know how to.
I can
Awakened
update that
shrub.
later.
No, I just need to bring up that stupid the list of items because
Yeah.
it was like specific to the list because it's not just awakened shrub. It's a pot that I think the pot might be magic. That when the thing turns into an awakened
The
shrub.
pot could be magic. I am unsure.
Yeah, I don't know what it's called. Otherwise, I would look at it. Because the creature is awakened shrub, yes, but it's not a shrub yet because you're still growing it.
And I would
So
probably
I don't know
argue
what-
that awakened shrub seed would not set off detect magic, even though, because at some point, you kind of got to draw the line on some of the things, right? Because like kobolds aren't going to show up. Gnolls wouldn't show up, even though they're birthed from the magics of chaos and shit like that. But yeah.
I mean, unless they had magic on them or were using a spell like mage armor.
that would show up. Like, very much so.
Do you have any good berries on you? Do you have any?
Wondrous item common. It doesn't say necessary. Oh, the shrub magically transforms, but it doesn't say that the pot or anything is magic.
Okay.
So, okay.
Because if it was a pot thing, that would be different. Because then the pot would be magic.
Yeah, it's the pot of awakening, but it doesn't necessarily. It just says it's a common item.
I feel like it's
Okay.
not. That would not blow it up. But again, you do see the feety prints.
The feet prints.
Yeah.
While Dorkslum is casting detect magic, I'm gonna go in the house.
Okay. You the door seems to be barred. Mittens, you hear a bump.
Hey,
You hear that too.
hey,
And
unlock the door. It's cold out here.
you see Cephic's eyes glow blue for a second, and he puts his sword to your. He summons it again and puts it to your throat. He's like, "How do you think this is going to play out? Are they going to try to rescue you? Because again, on my tier list of things, I would hate to lose you, who's been picked, probably through cheating, and deny the Frostmaiden any sacrifice. So I don't want to lose you.
It's it doesn't sound like it's Deadeye at the door, so you're probably not in immediate danger of attack.
I think that's
Do I-
technically a compliment to Deadeye.
That's true. Do I detect the conjuration of the sword?
I don't think so. It's kind of weird.
Magic is fake.
As I understand this, you wouldn't, but it's not explicit. It's weird.
Magic is fake, Tim.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
But that is
The
my message.
chewinga
You're
is,
probably safe to
tucked
open the door.
into one of my braids, so it's all safe and secure while it's sleeping.
There you go.
Okay. Yeah, you are kind of like bash again, and then Mittens, you see Cephik kind of reach forward and lift a latch, but he with the sword, but still kind of like puts it back to you. And yeah, you hear creak open as you see Mittens all in this room with a fella by the name of Cephik Caltro standing near him. I can show you what Cephik looks like now. That
Oh shit! Let me get the thing up. Okay. Leak.
he looks like this.
He's
Ooh,
fancy
Rudy.
Oh wow! Come on, Boots.
Yeah, he's a fancy guy.
He should be-
Yeah, and his eyes are glowing, and he says, "Hi,
Hi.
this is."
I see Mittens, and then I see him, and I'm like, oh.
He should be played by
close it.
Dylan Mulroney.
I don't know who that is. I want to Google
Are,
it.
Are we interrupting something?
Yeah. Come in. Close the door.
Is this?
Okay, so we come in and we shut the door.
So your friend here has to be executed by the town, and as I explained to him, I believe it's they're cheating, and I don't like that. Frostmaiden doesn't like that. So I am here to murder someone who is involved with the cheating. Maybe the person who should have been picked. I'm awaiting instructions on who that would be, but it's important to me to not lose this guy until I know who that is, because if I don't get new instructions, then I'm going to kill him. Okay?
Oh, have you been killing people in other towns for the same reason?
Yes.
Oh, neat.
Yeah, they were cheating, so we went and killed them. I went and killed them, as is my duty. Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I think they're cheating too, actually.
he's a serial killer.
Yeah.
You're not here. You're at Starbucks with me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Starbucks
Having a
with the
pint
cup.
at
It's like,
Starbucks.
you know what? I will get whipped
Yes,
cream
cheers.
in my
I'm
ale.
sure it's fucking fine.
I
I'm
will
sure
get
it's
whipped cream. Put the caramel
I'm
in
sure
the
it's
middle.
totally fine. Nothing
So,
weird is happening.
In my head canon, we're like, okay, he's fine. He ran away. Everyone's looking. Let's go get some warm drinks. So we go get some hot beer, and it's cold out.
Mm-hmm.
I go get some
obviously.
fucking snow and put it in mine.
So we go.
Does
We
Tash
each
get
have.
a puppuccino for Took?
A puppuccino,
course.
yeah.
He also, because he's cold, he drinks the hot beer. I imagine that after we get like our to-go drink, and Took has like a little keg of stuff wrapped around his neck, like St. Bernards do, of the hot beer, that we just have like our to-go cups, and we're just slurping and like refilling, and then we're like,
You know,
so if hey Took, if you could just sniff the ground over here and find the smelly one, could you do that? Could you? Good boy. Yeah, it's the stinkiest one. He's hard to miss. You know
This is
him.
the stinky one.
Okay, yeah.
you know, I
would-
could probably fashion a long straw. So when you're riding on him, Tash, they could just have the straw from the little barrel up to your mouth while you're riding around on him, and just
That's
sip on it.
amazing.
Yeah, I'll work on that.
Thank you. Write that down.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Long straw.
Yeah,
for
so
Tash.
I guess roll survival or nature check with advantage. Right?
Hell yeah.
Does that make sense?
I think that makes sense. It's probably part of the stat block for
Oh, who's
large
a
dire
boy?
St. Bernard.
Ooh, well, you said with advantage?
Yep.
I got a natural 20. The
What
other one
the
was a 6.
Fuck. Okay. Yeah, Took takes off, baby. Normally, the frigid, smell or the frigid weather doesn't carry the smell very well. But it's been recent, and let's say maybe Mittens was sweating a little bit more. So
That new
yeah,
rat cloak.
yeah, you kind of get Took takes off, and eventually you come to the side of what appears to be a somewhat abandoned domicile with several feety prints leading up to a door. No, goddamn. Oh, it's more of you?
Did you knock?
Okay,
Yeah, I
well,
come in.
it looks like everyone has found us, Sefik. Maybe we should leave.
Yeah,
Oh, wait,
This
do you think it's
guy.
you need to turn yourself in because they're going to try to find me. Or actually, I'm not. Well, if they
What's-
find us, I'll just leave, I guess. But
How would they know who you are?
yeah, that's a great point. They don't know who I am.
I have no
Yeah,
idea.
who the fuck
We'll
are
be-
you, mate?
We'll be
This
fine.
is-
We'll be fine. We'll be fine.
This isn't
Sefik.
helping. Maybe I should just continue with my first plan and run to
No, I think this is a good thing actually because
What-
we can help each other.
Even though they're cheating, I can't allow. I don't think. Well, you can run. I'll find you. So I guess-
Yeah. I think it's one of those like you can't
Wait.
like if you run, he'll just torture you rather than taking the easy death.
I'll
Well,
probably
I'm
wait a
like,
couple
I'm
days.
fine if Sefik finds him. I'm not running from Sefik. I'm running from the mob.
Who's
Right.
Sefik?
But I'm gonna
And
kill
so
you.
who's
If you
this
run,
gentleman?
I will kill you.
Yeah.
This is
He's gonna kill you?
Yeah.
I'm
Well,
Don't
sorry.
kill him. No.
Hey.
Have you seen his sword though? Like, where do I get one of those?
Oh,
Wait, does he have it
my
out?
Goodness.
He probably does. Yeah.
Is that a sword made of ice?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, hold on.
Oh, we've already solved that one.
Deadeye, can you make me one of those?
Okay, yeah, hold on. What nettle? Okay, ice sword for nettle, no problem. Hey, didn't all the serial killer victims?
Yeah,
get
no, that's
killed?
him.
Okay, you the
We-
serial killer. Oh, great, cool. So let's cross that off the quest log. That's
Yeah,
great.
yeah. We figured that one out.
Can I leave quick through the same door, stand on
He
the
will
back
not-
of Took?
He will not let you leave.
You won't let me leave? Oh,
as
I
you
was going
go,
to get you an icicle. I'm
he
so
kind
sorry.
of like puts the sword like, we're not done talking. We need to figure out the best way to handle this. Again,
I don't like you.
As he's holding
I-
the sword out, I want to like hit it with my scimitar just to see if it like chips at all. I'm just hitting it as he's holding it out.
Yeah, oddly enough, it seems quite hard, and just like looks down and is like,
Yeah.
stop.
So, hey, you got any money? Because we're supposed to get paid a good amount of money to find you and turn you in, but you seem like you're trying to help me, mate. So I don't want to do that.
I'm not,
but I still
yeah, I'm not really helping him, but I'm gonna. I plan on using him to rat out the enemies of Oral.
Yeah. I think
he doesn't seem to be the one that was fated to be picked, so it feels wrong for him to be killed. But that being said, it's not an exact science what the Frostmaiden wills.
Yeah. He thinks there's foul play too.
Well, I know there's foul play. Aura wouldn't have sent me here if there wasn't.
Confirmed. So how, can we help you find out the real person? How do we do it?
Hey, do you know the druid named Ravison?
Do I know the druid named Ravison? Yeah.
Cool.
Are you guys like friends?
Are they cool or like are they someone we should be killing?
No, they're good. Yeah, they are. I don't have a lot of dealings with them, but they are a devout follower as well. So I count them an ally.
You say these blokes is fated to be murdered, but like, are they bad? Did they do something to deserve?
How so? Is anyone bad? No.
I mean, yes. People who like hurt other people for sport, like.
Okay. Hear me out. Mm-hmm. Who are you? And I like go up to Seventh, and I'm like prodding him in the chest, and I'm like, who are you to decide who lives and who dies?
I don't do it. It's like I said, it's the Frostmaiden.
Who is she to decide who lives and who dies?
I'd like to speak with your manager.
So would I. This is getting confusing and.
How does she communicate with you?
It's a feeling from time to time. All right,
Do you have like walkie-talkies? Do you have phones? Is that a thing? Fantasy phones?
No, it's just she speaks to me. She appears before me.
Like telepathically? Oh, Tash!
What?
Oh my god. Sometimes.
Do you know Oriel? Do all telepaths know each other? Is that a thing?
Well, I just became one a little bit ago. I don't know yet.
Okay, well, wait. All right. Well, if we're gonna help read out who the faker is, do we need to contact you or something? Do you have like a flare?
Hold up.
You guys, I've decided, are probably not very helpful. You confuse me with what you're saying. I'm pretty good at working by myself, so you Mittens, just don't run away, because if we don't get a good vibe of who is rigging things and how, and and it's also possible the Frostmaiden will use the rigging of the lottery to her will.
Hold up. But I want to talk about this whole concept of like just killing innocent folk for no fucking reason. It's not all right. Right, Mittensy, it's not cool.
Yeah, I mean,
that's kind of a bigger question.
Welcome to my side of the argument, but yeah, it sucks.
Right. So let's find the bloke who fucking cheated to kill our mate. That fucker should get get their comeuppance, but like we ain't done here, mate. Like, let's not.
I
Like-
would like to know what evidence we have of the cheating. Why do you have this feeling? Because for us, it's been kind of just like a gut thing. Like we found a token, and it's like, ooh, hunch, cheating, mystery afoot. You seem much more certain.
Yeah, it's simple. It's imagine praying to your god to help you feed your family as your family is growing gluttonous off of victory wine and many stolen fruits and meats. Your prayers will be tinged with a lack of truth to them, and when the sacrifices are tinged in such a way, Oral knows.
Can I cast Produce Flame and hold it next to his sword?
Sure.
Just see if it melts.
So why couldn't you just, when you do these killings, and if you need a fucking sacrifice, are you willing to maybe like only do it to folks who deserve it, who like do bad things, like steal from little old ladies?
I don't think he gets
or
to pick.
They're like rude to their mothers, or or they fucking drink hot beer.
I
don't-
wait.
I don't think he picks. I think he just has to like follow the.
Well, I'm saying, could we
Yeah.
talk to the Frostmaiden and like let's get this sorted out? Like, do we need you? Like,
I mean, right now probably.
All right,
but that
I'm
folk
gonna
who's
go.
that folk who we talked to, who he killed back in Town, we talked to his wife, and he seemed like a decent fellow. That's not right.
Would he? That's not his
Personally, I
decision. He
think-
has no play in
Yeah,
that.
Yeah, but he chooses to follow it. He doesn't have to. Hey, we're not done with you.
That man paid to be taken out of the lottery, so he cheated, so he had to be murdered. He paid the leaders of the town.
But the lottery itself is wrong.
Sure.
I don't
wait.
agree.
Personally, I think you're a bit of an extremist, and you need to like chill out.
Just like cool it a little bit.
I see what you did there. No, that's good.
Oral has saved my life, and I owe her everything. So that's just my opinion. But I'm just gonna go. You guys aren't helpful. I can probably figure out.
Hey, why isn't your sword melting?
Oh, because it does.
It's
He
magic,
conjures like this
magic.
dagger, and then puts it in your hand, and it starts to melt. It's like, see, you can't do the things I do. Bye.
You fucking no. Wait,
He
wait, he's
teleports out
Mother-
of a window.
I think we should have killed him.
No, he's fine.
He's not fine. He's killing people.
Okay, so when I don't know if you know what a paladin is or a cleric, and sometimes warlocks, but they are kind of beholden to a powerful figure that they can't betray.
I fought one of them. Lots of eyes, right?
Well, my dad doesn't have that many eyes.
Oh, no,
He's a paladin.
beholden. Oh, beholden. Okay, it's a different word. Okay, sorry.
Yeah. My dad is a paladin, and he can't. That's why he can't hurt anything. Otherwise, all of his healing powers go away. So he can't do damage to things.
Your parents and my parents are very different.
Right.
My parents are dead.
So wait, I know. Oh, Ty. Just like hug her, like side hug, like like not taller. It's like side hug her head, like.
Well, but I mean, I was adopted, and those parents,
I-
my Tad and Tom, they're fine.
We
They're
know,
good.
We know.
There you go. There you go. Yeah, so he's kind of like at the mercy of the Frostmaiden, who
Fuck that. Let's find this Frostmaiden.
Okay, but then also, if that's true, then the Frostmaiden is some type of divine figure that I don't think we're going to be able to just swing on.
Mm-hmm. You can do
I think we can take her.
a religion check.
Okay,
if you
right
want to
now.
get-
Oh
Oh shit, yeah. Do a religion check. I am not good at religion. Oh, am I actually? Wait a minute. I am not good at religions. Is anybody good at
I think
religion?
we can take that bloke.
Am I? No. +1.
Nope.
Religion? Or, no.
All right. I'm gonna roll religion, and I'm bad at it.
Mhm.
I have a 3. I have 4 minus 1.
Yeah, you know, you don't quite know, but given the basics of what you've heard here and there must be some sort of local deity. Maybe it's some sort of, I don't know, demigod. Maybe it's some sort of god. Maybe it's some sort of like ancient power that has resided here. You're unsure.
Well, okay. So Sefik wanted me to turn myself in, but I don't feel like doing that. What should we do? Should we find the evidence of payments to the people involved? I mean, they were all in that room. We've got a list of suspects of corruption.
That's true, but we would probably need to have ease of access to move through the city as we need to.
Well, then, should I turn myself in then, and then you guys can walk around?
No, I don't
I
fucking
mean,
want to do that.
we can walk around.
Well, the thing is we could break. Well, yes, but also they're going to be like wary and suspicious of us because it is our teammate who is vanished,
So
and we can easily break him out again. If
What's
the
this building
thing
we're
is,
in?
What?
This seems like an abandoned.
this is an abandoned house.
Yeah.
This
House.
building we're in with 6
maybe we
sets of
turn-
footprints leading to it.
They could be anybody's footprints. People would be walking around all over the place.
Yeah,
right, yeah.
and they're going to eventually find this house.
Yeah, that's no biggie. You can figure this
It's
out.
the nearest building.
Probably pretty soon. And if I was paying better attention, and if I wasn't enraptured by your RP, they should have already been here. But I didn't want to interrupt because I
Yeah,
like
it'll be fine. The
Mings
goal is not.
actively concerned about this. He's gonna be like, maybe we take this on the road.
Yes. Well, it is 3:57. Unfortunately.
Yeah, wait. You know what we could do? I still think we could do the whole town folk. Give me that coin. I can imbue it. I can leave a message in it, and it could be like, "This is the Frostmaiden." It wouldn't be my voice, but this is the Frostmaiden, and this lottery is bollocks. And stop it now. Leave Mittens alone. And we're like, we leave it here. Like, Nell, do you want to try and do like a cool, scary, like Lady God voice? And give me the coin. I can do this. And I can imbue a tiny non-magical object with magical property of my choice. A 6-second recorded message. And it will just...
We're leaving a voice message on the token.
Right, yes. And like, I am oral, and I have spoken. No more lotteries. Let's try it.
I think it'd work. All right. Write down that note to yourself to remember it.
No, I'm gonna do it. I'm doing it. I'm imbuing this. Yes.
Okay.
I'm imbuing this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. Love it. We'll check in next week to see what that means for our heroes here. Thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in. Thank you to the players here for being nice and cool.
Hell
Not a
yeah.
pun. We will see you next week on Thursday at 2 p.m. There's a non-zero chance. Actually, we're not going to do next week.
Yeah.
Because maybe we'll do something else or take the week off. Give you because that's day 1 of post shot number 2, and judging by my general constitution, I'm gonna be a corpse.
I don't mind doing something. If you're not up to it, if everyone wants to do something, if you're not up to it, I don't mind doing something. Okay. We could bring those bandits back, and Jennifer, you could want to be a bandit with.
I'm getting a shot too, but I'm
that's right.
super tough, so I'll probably be fine.
I'm not that. I would never say that.
Yeah. Me and my sister are like super powerful.
Real quick, go along, everyone, and do your plugs.
Hello.
Not it.
Whispers.
If you enjoyed my wonderful song at the beginning of the episode here, and my characterization of Mittens and all of the things that are the beauty of me, you can find more of that on Twitter at Bread Eagles, and from that profile, there's links to the other stuff I do. Notably, I have
two music albums that are out on all the streaming services, and you can look it up. It's just my name, Brett Eagleston. Go listen. And if you want to support me, you can buy the album on Bandcamp. Also, Brett Eagleston. It's stuff that I do. Oh, and then me and Pat do a podcast together where we watch old movies, and it's fun. It's called Let's Rewatch. Check that out as well.
Yeah, I'm Susie. Yeah, you can find me at Susie_Checky. You should tweet at me and also tweet at the UAP cast where I do a podcast. Tell us how badly you want us to do a Sabrina the Teenage Witch rewatch podcast, because I want that so bad. And I think my DM just needs, you gotta kick him in his butt. So tweet at UAP cast and be like, get your shit together.
Yeah.
I like it.
I am Jennifer. You can find me on Twitter at JenPig. Follow me because my birthday's on Monday and I'm really close to 1,000 followers.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
You can find me every other Thursday on Heroes of Iastera and Fridays for the next 3 weeks playing an Aliens RPG.
Ooh.
Hell yeah.
Pat, you go, right?
Yeah, I'll go fast. I'm at the Pet Edwards, and yeah, check out Let's Rewatch. Our most recent episode is we revisited Three Ninjas with this really sweet, fun, charming fella named Josh Bingaman.
I was there.
Was that good? Check that out. We're starting to do recordings again. We backlogged a bunch before Brett and Sam had baby, and now we're starting to do recordings again. So we got to get our other hosts here on, and yeah, you can go buy. You can just order it now. It's getting shipped out. Everything, Red Opera, PDF. Paperback, custom minis, dice, go get that. I'm working on another book. And then just in case we don't do next week, come to the Geekly charity stream next weekend, starting on the 24th. I'm running a game from 4 to 7 p.m. Eastern, featuring Ash Blodgett, who is the director of that short film Joining Call, which has gotten into 2 film festivals, by the way, so far. We've got a couple others we're submitting to.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, Ash is going to be there. Mr. Demaro is going to play with us, and also Matt Young, who was in the film, and most people know him as Usador on Hello from the Magic Tavern. And I'm going to do a little one-shot for them. So,
nice.
Come hang out.
That's exciting. Yeah, you can follow me on Twitter at Tim Lanning. Check out Podcast Dear Internet, where we had Josh on as well.
I was on there too.
And many great episodes for you to consume and laugh at. But I also stream every single Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday at twitch.tv/GeeklyInc. So hope to see you all then. But until next Thursday or the Thursday after that, we'll
Did Josh
see
sign up?
Oh, I didn't do my stuff.
You didn't. He's got mentioned so many times.
I got mentioned so many times. I forgot too. Hi, I'm Josh. You can find me at Josketh across the internet. Twitter especially, where I act up. There's a bunch of terrible content that I have not retweeted, but I might later tonight when third shift Twitter starts. But I'm having a great time. I'm on Naruto Reviewto with Tim also. Subscribe to that and go to our Patreon. It's great.
Yay.
I did it.
Nice. All right. Until next session, stay warm out there, and we'll see you. Bye.
Goodbye, friends.
Bye.